It's your boy Freeze, and you already know the routine. I'm back at you. I'm back in your face. I got some more shit to talk about, and I got somebody special for you. This is a treat. This was a throw off for me. I didn't even plan this. We've been trying to put this interview together for probably about a year now. When I first started back doing my shit, I did some interviews that was controversial. I did some shit that bro didn't feel like I should have did. Shit, he pulled up on me. We chopped it up, we did whatever, and we were trying to put together these interviews, and we just been trying to figure out how we gonna do it, what we gonna do, and how we gonna put this shit together. And then little bro called me this morning and said, I got the interview for you tonight, 7:30, we be there. And so I said, oh yeah, that's what it is. So fuck whatever I had planned, whatever I wanted to do, I wanted to sit down and have this conversation because this is a special individual, and the things that he do for the city and for the people around here, it's only right that we highlight what he do and what his family has contributed, and just things that he's a part of that need some spotlight put to it. So that being said, I wanna introduce y'all to my little cousin, my big cousin, my little bro, my big bro. You know how that shit go when you got mutual respect for a brother. You don't look at it as no other way but just real respect. You know what I'm saying? And that being said, my man Mr. Reese, aka J Monster. What it do, King? How you doing, man?
How you doing?
Thanks for coming through, bro.
Man, it's my pleasure.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
But before we get into the music and we go to talking about all that type shit or whatever, won't you tell the people who don't know who you are and where you come from, and give them a little backstory.
Man, my little backstory, man. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, born and raised, a real one. You feel me? Like I'm really from here, like project baby, like all the whatever project you woulda named, like that's yeah. I'm a prodigy of that shit. You feel me? I'm a prodigy of not keeping my mouth shut and really sticking to this street shit. You feel me? That's what I'm a product of, like thinking through and through. Like shit, I'm Arizona. Like it don't get no more AZ than this, baby. You feel me? I love where I'm at.
What's the name? Where did you what area of Phoenix did you grow up in?
I grew up in South Phoenix. I grew up in the townhouses and I grew up in the neighborhood on the 40 block.
Mm-hmm. What was it like growing up in the townie? You know, the townies is like known as one of the roughest neighborhoods, one of the toughest neighborhoods.
Man, growing up in the townhouses, man, it was wild. You know what I mean? It was, you know what I mean? It was a lot of crazy shit going on, but you know, I knew the people who was doing the crazy shit, so I ain't had to worry about nothing. Like the townhouses just was a place like you had to be from up over there. You know what I mean? To be up over there, you just couldn't be up over there and not be from over there. You had to know somebody. You know what I mean? And it was people from everywhere in the townhouses. You know what I mean? That's why I was the clique. Mm-hmm. But everybody know I'm a townhouse baby, but I'm 4 block crazy.
You say 4 block crazy?
4 block crazy.
Man, tell these people on here, man, open up a little bit. Quit. You ain't gotta be super tough guy on my shit. This ain't what this is about.
Yeah.
We want to know about you.
Man, you know, I'm just a young cat from South Phoenix, man, that's always been out here striving to do this music, to put the realness out there and to be authentic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but all of this, like the man, the person you are, the experiences you've had, the things you've gone through, the places you've lived, the things that you've done is what got you to the point to be able to give us authentic music.
Yes.
And we want to know that stuff.
Yes.
We want to know, you say, the townies, the 40 block, but you don't tell us nothing. Who was your friends over there? Who was your, what did you like to do over there growing up? What are some of your influences? What are the things you saw that curved you? What was you walking down Broadway coming from the Circle K right there on the corner and you saw a motherfucking Benz ride through on Deuces one day and it changed your life or something? Like, what was it like?
To be honest, growing up where I grew up, it was just love. It was just family. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it was authentic. You had to be from up over there.
Yeah.
You had to be from that to even be welcomed into that.
Yeah.
It wasn't no toughness. It wasn't no being no tough. It was being from where you from. You know what I mean? This ain't something where we want to be at. Being in the townhouses once somewhere I wanted to be at. The townhouses was a place called HUD housing. My mom and them was in HUD housing. From the projects, from the Coatfields to the Duper Villas to the townhouses. That's what those places was. Them places was hubs to put struggling black families in. I ain't never liked them. That's where I'm from though. It's falls up till I die. But just because you from somewhere don't mean you become that. I'm bigger than all that and always have been. Like I said, I just represent the realness. I'm always gonna represent where I'm from. I'm from the streets. I don't know nothing but that. I'm not the biggest gangster out here. I'm not nothing. I'm just somebody that's gonna stand on straight morals.
But that's one of the things that I like about you. That's one of the things that draw me to you, is that it's not about the gangster. It's not about the stepping.
Yes.
Even though we know you certified in your life out here. It's not about all of that.
Nope.
It's
never.
about the man. And every time I see you, you always conduct yourself as a man. And the manhood is what's most valuable. And I think a lot of these kids and these people who running around here trying to be whatever they trying to be, they leaving that part out.
See, I always seen it as people gonna give you what they want to give you. You know what I mean? They not gonna give you them because they gonna be scared to. Because what they doing, they acting. You know what I mean? Me, I'm always this way, and I'm always adamant about the shit I say, and I'm always passionate about the shit I say because I know I'm gonna stand on it. You know what I mean? A lot of these people out here, they just out here, they sucking up space, and they in the wrong league that they don't deserve to be in. It's a such thing as a justice league. You know what I mean? A supreme league, a code of conduct, and when it ain't withheld, you gotta hold law. See, that's what everything is missing. Everything is missing some form of law. Like people ain't holding the next person accountable because they just throwing it off like, oh well, just move on. No, it ain't about moving on. It's about addressing shit. It's about bringing shit to the forefront. Because if you can't bring it to the forefront, you just a bitch and a peon. And you deserve to be in the back getting played with in the first place. Because this game ain't to be played with. Like, if you in a game, be in a game. Don't tiptoe along the game. I heard Whack 100 the other day. He was talking about streets, business, and business. You know what I mean? And he was talking like he was saying that he don't mix the two. Okay, he was talking about how when he fucked with the rap, 6ix9ine. You know what I mean? He was saying that when he fucked with 6ix9ine, that it wasn't about no street shit, so it wasn't pertaining to the streets. I felt what he was saying. You know what I mean? I felt what he was saying through and through because everybody has their own free will on what they want to do. But like they say, if you fuck with a rat, you're a rat.
That's
You know
crazy.
what I mean?
Lead that. So that's a good segue. We could jump right on into the rat out here. How did you feel about that whole situation?
To be honest, the situation was brought to me. I didn't feel no way about it. I ain't feel no way about it, I'm gonna be honest. 'Cause I don't give a fuck about it. I ain't never gave a fuck about old dude, because he wasn't somebody in my realm. He's a jinn. I read him from, he's an evil jinn. I read him from the first time I met him. And even right now, it's too much energy. But You know what I mean? The shit got brought to me. I guess people was too scared to say what they felt. So they sent me the videos and I put them out. Some people I didn't even know who was sending me the videos. They were sending me videos, they were sending me all kind of shit. I was like, man, who is these people? I don't know these people. But y'all want me to be the person to put it out. I gladly put it out because I stick on shit about the streets. Mm-hmm. If I didn't see that man conducting himself in any way that wasn't street, I wouldn't have said nothing off this tongue, because the tongue is a powerful thing. I wouldn't have said nothing off this tongue. But he put it all out there. I didn't say nothing. I didn't have to.
He said everything.
He said everything. I didn't say nothing.
That's why I wanted to interview him.
Like, you could get mad at me. You could say what you want, but nigga, I didn't say nothing. Nigga, all I did was put out what you said on video, like this, like me talking to you right now. You said this. You said this verbatim. How could I guarantee my immunity? Are y'all gonna make me look like the snitch? If I said that to my niggas right here, my niggas already know what time it is. Nigga don't do nothing with me. Nigga don't breathe with me, nigga. Cut off the H2O with me, nigga. The oxygen, CO, whatever, nigga. Don't do nothing with me, nigga. For real. But it was niggas that tiptoed around that. I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't give a fuck what you do. But if you tiptoe around that, like you could say, I ain't got no problem with him. That's cool. You don't gotta have a problem with him. I don't got no problem with him. I don't got no problem with him. But nigga, you can't be around me and my city and speaking on my shit and you a rat. You a rat. Like, and I'm not even speaking on my city. You can speak on Arizona. Arizona's a beautiful place. You can speak on Arizona as a whole, but don't speak about the streets of Arizona. Nigga, not never. Cause you ain't welcome in these motherfucking streets. Right. Not these out here. Like, nigga, these streets built for niggas who gonna keep the fucking they mouth shut till they motherfucking soul leave. Like, you niggas ain't built on motherfucking morals. Y'all integrity fucked up. Nigga, I've been raised around G's. Like, ain't no tough shit. I just been raised around G's who stood on morals. G don't mean you gonna hurt somebody. G mean you respect the G code. Like, these niggas don't respect the G code. We got codes to live by if we out here claiming we G's. Nigga, if not, nigga, you stay your ass where you at, my nigga. I'm only fucking with G's, my nigga. I don't give a fuck about nothing else, my nigga. And I go to work every fucking day, but I fuck with G's. Nigga, I go to work, nigga, to provide for my family, but nigga, I fuck with G's. I know nothing but that. And I ain't gonna never stop that. I'm gonna do business with G's, and we gonna do business with white collar people. But nigga, I'm gonna always be with G's, nigga, in the mud. But niggas in the mud, and niggas that's gonna respect it. Like, man, you gotta respect this shit out here, man. You can't be on no fraudulent shit. And you can't be scared to speak up on nothing, man. You niggas think cause the nigga got a little bit of money, you niggas supposed to be motherfucking scared. Nigga, stop being scared of that, nigga. Stop being scared to die. Nigga, I ain't scared to die, nigga. That's why me and a lot of people different. I ain't scared to die, nigga. I'm ready to die. Do something, nigga. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. You niggas scared to stand on your motherfucking dick because you scared to get dirt on top of your head, nigga. We all gonna go there, nigga. Don't be scared of that, nigga. Live right. Live right.
I'm finna curveball. We finna get off of the rat. We finna curveball and go take a U-turn.
Man, let's
leave the rat alone.
I'm in the car.
But I just wanted to address. I just wanted to give you an opportunity.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you did, because I respect that you got his side of the story. But all it did was open up him to lie. He could curve any lie now that he want to, how he want to. He could spin all kind of brothers against brothers. You know what I mean? And I know brothers be out here doing they shit too. Be doing they shit too. And keeping shit. Nigga, that shit gonna catch up to you too, my nigga. It's gonna catch up to you too. Like you gotta be out here like all that shit, playing both sides of the field, backbiting, being an evil gent, all that shit catch up to you, my nigga. That's why when I say, nigga, I'm gonna stand and I'm gonna walk like this, because I know, nigga, I don't backbite niggas. Nigga, whatever I say about you, nigga, I can say in your face, nigga, to your mama, till you at your grave. Like, nigga, I stand on that. A lot of people don't stand on shit like that. That's why they out here living wrong. You know what I mean? I know everything that I feel I can stand on. I can look at my creator like, yeah, I did that for this reason. And he gonna back me and he gonna walk with me and all that. And I'ma face it. Like, a lot of niggas can't face shit. Like, nigga, face it. Nigga, you was on camera. You was on camera. Giving up the juice, nigga.
He said, I know a Southside heavy hitter. This and that. You did this, said I want immunity.
Yeah.
And then the police told him, he said, well, that's what I'm good at. I can create a whole world. And I can do this and this, and no one will ever know that you were a part of it.
Yeah.
But whoever put them motherfucking tapes out killed the game. And then it's crazy because I got his whole case. I got his whole case on paperwork. It's crazy. Them motherfuckers, it's crazy.
It could be super fabricated, man. And cause that's what's so crazy. Like if you peep game on the videos, on the videos it says Chandler Police Department at the bottom of the screen. I just got a little birdie somewhere that know of that department. And they said them ain't Chandler PD officers at all, but he was in the Chandler Police Department. That shit bigger than me. That shit bigger than FREEZ. That shit bigger than anybody.
Yeah, like, let's leave him alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just, stop snitching. Whoever out there, keep your mouth closed. If you want to live that life, it's codes, ethics, it's policies and procedures. If you work at McDonald's, it's policies and procedures for dipping the fries. If you work at goddamn Foot Locker, it's policies and procedures for how you get the shoes out the back and how you present them to the customer. It's policies and procedures in any field you choose to take up. But if you're gonna get in the streets, one of the main things that you gotta learn is to keep your motherfucking mouth closed. So that's just like bare minimum. We're not here to give you street ethics or street politics or teach you how to conduct business in the street, but just because of for the sake of the topic we was on, the main thing that needed to be addressed in that is if you're gonna live that life, shut up.
Exactly, because it be different. Like I used to tell people. I used to tell people close to me. They be like, "Man, that bitch a snitch." Say, man, she not living like you, bro. She not out here living like every day is her, like everyday survival of the fittest. She not out here gang banging and shit. How could you say that bitch a snitch because she went and told because of this? Hell no, she not no snitch. She a civilian. She a fucking civilian. You mad because she a civilian? Like, nigga, you on some heinous shit? I don't believe in heinous shit at all, bro. Like, I don't believe in heinous shit. Like, I was brought up in the streets, my nigga, but I don't believe in heinous shit. I don't think nobody around me believe in heinous shit. We do shit to survive, but we don't believe in heinous shit. Just out here doing heinous shit.
Yeah, no.
Like, motherfuckers out here doing heinous shit and they just not, they ain't living right, my nigga. They ain't living by no codes, no ethics, like he said. Like, man, this shit different, man. Like, I really respect this shit. I respect this shit for my people that didn't die behind this shit, my nigga. Like,
that's what Desert Baby was on. Desert Baby was like,
he's a real.
Yeah, on his interview, he was like, nigga, I just did years in prison, and I got 2 homies who doing bids on this shit. I can't go take a picture with these niggas.
Like what?
Like what that look like? Like nigga, my life is on the line on this. I don't gotta hate you. I don't gotta bang on you. We don't gotta do nothing. But I can't be your friend. Like, and I gotta respect it because he understands what code he lived by and he respecting it. But anyway, let's get off of that shit because that's changing the energy. I want to keep this energy pure because I like it when I get you amped up and you go to talking, you go to giving us that good shit, man. No, for real, because you got a lot in you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And it's only so many platforms and places where you're gonna be able to really get off because your energy is so strong. So a lot of people gonna be intimidated. A lot of people gonna be, you know, like feel kind of like, well, like matter of fact, let's talk about your kinfolk because I was just getting ready to say, rest in peace to your kinfolk. He kind of gave you that balance. You know what I'm saying? He kind of like softened the blow.
Yeah.
So he would come in and he would conduct and do what he do. Then he would move out the way and let the hyenas go loose. You know what I'm saying? But what is it like? What was it like before he passed away? And what is it like now after he's gone, dealing with the black family and everything, the movement that you guys were pushing and the direction you were headed in as opposed to the direction you headed in now?
I mean, when Trap was here, it was a lot of structure. Like it was a lot of structure. Like he made us have structure because he was walking a certain walk. You know what I mean? When you got somebody walking a certain walk and wanting to do a certain thing and he's actually doing it, you're gonna follow suit. You know what I mean? So that's why TVF was great. That's why Trap was great for us. Like, 'cause he did shit and said he was gonna do shit and he followed suit. So man, we had no fucking choice but to follow that man. You know what I mean? Like Trap was bigger than life. And he was my balance because he was that person to say, Jay, shut your ass up. Then I'll be like, man, fuck that.
He the only person that can calm you down.
Exactly. He was the only person that could calm me down. But he knew if I said something, I meant it. And he knew if I was saying it, it was reason. Mm-hmm. But he was the type of person, he had checked me in private. He didn't have to check me
in public.
You know what I mean? That's why I respected everything he said. Like, 'cause plenty times, like, you know what I mean? Even right now, he'd have been telling me before the interview, like, Jay, what you gonna go say? Like, he'd have been critiquing me. Damn, no.
Like, don't let FREEZ get you out of pocket.
Yeah, like, but he know if I was to go there.
But I'm not gonna ask some type of question.
You know what I mean? But he already know if I was to go there, Jay, know what you saying and stand on it. The only reason I can stand on it because it was right there cutting dry. I didn't make none of that up. You know what I mean? And that was a situation that was been supposed to be talked about because my cousin didn't even like that dude. Mm-hmm. Like that dude tried to press on my family.
Hey, we're not gonna go back to the white dude.
Yeah.
And not even making it a race thing, but he is a white dude.
Yeah.
So we ain't gonna talk
but
about him.
I'm just saying
we ain't even mentioning his name.
Yeah,
we
never.
Ain't giving him
never.
No shine.
Never. Because
this is for you.
Exactly.
So let's get back on that, bro. So like, in the beginning, when how did it all start? Like, how did TBF even start?
Yeah, TBF was formulated because, man, I had felt the city needed something big, man. And I used to talk to Trap a lot, and Trap used to talk to me a lot. And I had told Trap, I said, man, you need to start a group, family. I said, start a group. I said, people will follow you. I said, people will follow you, kinfolk. Mm-hmm. I said, I don't know what you gonna name it. You can name it whatever you want. I said, but people gonna follow it. And shit. This was like months before I got shot and shit. When we had talked about this.
That's right, you did get shot.
Yeah.
Well, so come on, keep telling the story. Lead us up to that. We want to hear about all of that.
Oh yeah, when I got shot, it was crazy. It was crazy. Niggas out here just living wild. out here living what I rap. You feel me?
Reality rap.
Reality rap. You feel me? Like I wasn't no joke. I was really out here kicking doors in and doing that dumb shit. But yeah, I had got shot. But in the midst of me getting shot, man, me and Trap had talked about starting something big for the city. You know what I mean? And he had came up with it. He had came up with TBF. He had came up with the Black Family. That was 2013. That was 2013, beginning of 2013. Yeah, because the day we were announcing that we were TBF, the Black Family, I got arrested. And this was 2 weeks. This was exactly 2 weeks after me being shot. All this shit happened fast. So we had the conversation. I get shot. I get arrested 2 weeks later at the release of Kiss My Converse and the announcement that we are TBF. I get locked up at the door of Bobby Q's. This when it was Trap Q's. This when Trap had Bobby Q's, man, jumping, man. You know what I mean? This was when we first started. Like, it was just announcing that. I was dropping a project that night too. I mean, I was still up and coming, just trying to do my thing alongside my cousin. But I was dropping and I had got locked up that day because I had been on the run already. I had been on the run, ducking some aggravated assault charges and shit. So, the motherfuckers had finally got me. They had finally got me, but my whole time down, I was down about 2 years and some change. My whole time down, man, my kinfolk just kept my name alive, man. He kept my name alive.
Everybody was waiting on you to come home.
Man, I felt like Boosie, man, when I came home. Because he had my name. Like, did that many people know me before I left? And when I came home, it was just so many people who knew me and who was expecting me to come out here and start rapping. And that's what I did. I mean, 2 weeks of me being home, I had a project already ready. I mean, and it was thanks to my team. My team heavily was there for me and helped me do that. But 2 weeks of me being home, I had a full project ready and pressed up in the streets. Of me being home.
Damn.
Yeah. Trap made that happen for me. Devastation made that happen for me. My team, TBS, made that happen for me. But I came home striking. My team needed me. My kinfolk told me when I was incarcerated. Trap told me, he said, kinfolk, when you come home, you coming home to the 96 Bulls. He said, we about to run the motherfucking city. I said, kinfolk, I'm ready. I said, I got over 1,000 songs written. He said, Jay, you got 1,000 songs written. I said, I got about 1,000 songs written. Dev will tell you how many notebooks I came up in the motherfucking studio with.
Ready to go.
I had verses just ready to go. And every time he threw on a beat, I was ready to go. Did nothing get, I didn't turn nothing down. I rapped on everything. I don't give a fuck what kind of beat it was. I rapped on everything.
And when did you know, like, it's time to go? Like, I'm ready. I got this shit now. What song was it? Was it a moment? Was it a song? Was it a time?
It was Dirt. It was when I came home.
Mm-hmm.
It was when I came home. Dirt was so, even right now, if I throw on Dirt, like people, I be everywhere. And I don't even, that's why I love the love I get, because it's organic. It's from people I don't even fucking know, man. I don't even be knowing these people, Freeze.
You know what, I interviewed this girl yesterday. I think her name was Melanin Monroe. She was interested. She said, you popular to popular people. Talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
She said, but I'm popular to nobodies. So So who's really popular?
Her?
I said, whoa, she threw me off with that one. I said, I need to go back to the nobodies.
For real.
Let me go back to just the regular people and build my fan base back up.
The little people. It gotta be organic. It can't be the yes man. I tell my team that all the time. I said it can't be the yes man. Every time I drop something, I don't tag nobody. I'm just that type of motherfucker. I don't give a fuck.
You gotta do that though. That's not.
I don't tag nobody. You know why? Cause if you tagging people, you don't give them a chance to even see something.
Yeah, they're not supposed to.
Man, every fucking video that I ever dropped got over 5,000 views.
Bro, I just stayed in.
You know what that means?
That means that
it got 5,000 organic views.
No, yeah, because somebody else out there is tagging people. What's the name? I just stayed in. I was in LA the other day. I just stayed in the Intercontinental Hotel downtown. I was walking through the front up the stairs up Figueroa because they wouldn't make you smoke on the street.
Yeah.
So I was going up the stairs to come in, and the whole side of the building is Meek Mill. They got the ads shooting on the building, like boom, boom. Then I look over there and it's like bus stops and other shit. Like, I'm like, this shit is everywhere. Yeah. I don't even get no chance to like it or not. It's everywhere. So it's the same thing like with your music. People can't get no chance to like it or not. It's got to be everywhere. Yeah. The energy that you projecting through your music, like the energy that you putting in your music when you making it. That energy, it's like God is giving you that energy because it's people who need it.
Yeah.
DMX and different people could project their energy through their music, and you one of them people. Yeah. Your voice is special. Your wordplay is special. The way you put your shit together is special. It's not like the average person. You got a little melody. You got straight flows. You got all different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
Matter of fact, shut up! Damn. That nigga crazy, bro. He just want to come get in the video, bro. Like, this nigga, like, he like, bro, he gonna, in a minute, he gonna want a contract.
Yeah.
Like, my voice on all the videos, too. Yeah. Pay me. This nigga, hey, fool. Chill out, bro. We gonna kick it in a minute, bro. Chill out. I'm almost finished. I'm to the good parts. But, like, yeah, so, we was talking about your music. What's next, man? Like, okay, no, I asked you, what was the song, you know, we'll let you know that it was gone. You said Dirt.
Yeah.
And then, what songs are you making that hold on, bro, let me go. Press, can we time out real quick? Here, I ain't never took a break in none of my videos. Y'all ain't never seen me take a break. But I'm about to take a break and go slap the shit out of my dog. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I just had to let the nigga loose, bruh. So if you see a dog run through here or come whatever, that's my nigga, man. Don't step on him. Don't kick him or nothing. He worth a few dollars. He gonna make us some money one day. But let's get back into this interview. We was talking about your music. I asked you, I said about your record. So I want to know, what record did you make of yours that just let you know, like, yeah, I'm on to something?
Man, really when I just start rapping in my voice, like, when I start rapping in my voice, the first song I did was called Picture Me Rolling. And I just finally just, like, you know what I mean, just was comfortable rapping in my voice. Cause my voice just naturally like this. My shit raspy, dirty. Like, I be throwing that motherfucker though when I be singing and doing all the melodic shit. But my voice raspy. So I be trying to, you know, throw it so it sound higher sometimes. But when I just start rapping in my voice, like, people just start telling me, like, that shit sound hard, bro. Like, Trap was the first one to tell me, like, Kinfo, you kind of sound like Ross. Like, yeah, I don't know, like, no. He was like, when you rapping just your voice, he was like, man, you got that a nice tone. Mm-hmm. So, you know, that's, I do it a lot now, so and then I just throw people off. I sang with the melodic shit, and then I just rap in my voice, and they be like, man, who is them people on the road? Like, it's both me. Like, I just be on my Ray Charles shit though. You know what I mean? Just throwing this voice the best I could.
That shit dope. What's coming next, man, with the music? What you got going on? What can we be looking for? What can I go by and listen to? What can I, if I want to bump you?
Man, I'm dropping Lost Days. I'll be dropping Lost Days 10/30/21. So Lost Days coming at the end of this month. You'll be able to get it on all platforms. You know what I mean? All platforms. CD. My distribution out of CD Baby. So we'll be on all platforms.
You got some dope shit. I heard some of your shit where it was like, it wasn't even like street music. It was like just big tunes, just big records. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, and that's the kicker. Like, I don't glorify the streets in my music. I don't even curse in my music. That's what people don't get. Like, if you really tap into my music now, I don't curse in my music. Like, I don't curse at all. I don't curse in my music, and the stories that I tell, I'm just telling gritty stories. I'm just telling gritty stories, and it's not. You can't call it fiction because it's not fiction. But it's not something you're gonna figure out because it ain't for you to figure out. But I'm really rapping that shit. Like, if you listen, fuck them beats. Listen to what I'm saying, cause I give it to you raw. You feel me? Like, I give it to you raw.
who are some of your inspirations? Like, who inspire you when you writing and when you put music together?
Man, I grew up on some crazy shit, man. Y'all ain't gonna even ponder it, man. I grew up on Dana Dane, Slick Rick,
Me too.
Scarface, the Ghetto Boys as a whole, NWA, Easy-E, man, NWA as a whole, freaking MCA, like DJ Quick, like this the best, the Raz Cash, like J.O. Felony, E40, Turf Talk, like shit that just had my brain like.
Wasn't it so dope back then when music had like everybody you just named got their own sound?
They got their own sound and it's unique, man.
Yeah.
Looney Coleon.
Yeah.
Like, man, it's just crazy.
Like, everybody sounds like themselves.
And what they give, it's like they all give a crazy story. Like, if you listen, like if you really listening to their raps, like they all tell a story. And that's what I'm into. I'm into stories. I'm into a person putting me right there. That's why I love books. You know what I mean? My favorite book that I read when I was incarcerated was called The Parables of the Sword and the Parables of the Talent by Octavia E. Butler. And man, that book, man, it just drew you in and it put you right there in the book. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's what I like. I like that shit with life. I like it to be real to where you put me there. Like, you feel me?
That's what I like. That's what I was saying earlier when I said your music is one of the people who can project that energy through that. Like, it's hard to, like, I got a few songs where I think I do it. It's a few songs I hear other people do it.
Yeah.
But you have a tone in your voice that every song, every verse, every hook I done heard you on, like, it's just what you're projecting through the music, the energy that's coming through is just different, bro. It's dope. It's like, it's big. It's big.
It just gotta be that way. Like, I tell myself every time I rap, man, like now, the shit just come to me. Like, the shit just come to me because it be the truth.
So what are your goals? Like, what can I expect to be like? So if we ended this interview right now and now we on the second interview 3 months from now, what would you be telling me?
Man, I'll be telling you, I drop Lost Days. I politic Lost Days everywhere I possibly could. And I move Lost Days everywhere I possibly could. And Lost Days was a good body of work, and the first wave was immaculate, and now we on to the next one.
Speak it. Speak it. Cause I fuck with it. I believe in it.
I appreciate it.
You know, like we was talking about earlier about faith and belief and different words. And them is words that we gotta stand on in our culture. You know, we gotta stand on faith and belief. And you one of the brothers who stand real heavy on your faith and on your belief.
Yes.
And it's real humbling and it's real like motivational for other people sitting around watching. You know, for the people who can watch you be a father to them little ones. You know what I mean? And still be in the studio working, handling your business, still praying, still leading. You know, it just takes us full circle back to the beginning of this interview, because that's why I wanted to talk about you, the person. We ain't even really talked about your music. I really don't care about your music. I know it's dope, and when everybody hear it, they gonna know it's dope. But they need to know how dope you are as a person, because you doper as a person than you are as your music. You so dope, you could probably do a whole bunch of other shit. If we just sit here and talk about your talents, like, what all can you do? You could probably do all types of shit.
Yeah, too much.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just a blessing that God gave you, and you can hear it in your conversation. You can see it manifest itself in your life. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we doing FREEZTV again.
Yeah.
Because when I sit at the crib and I'm watching these local podcasts and all these people talking and doing whatever, they not getting into the person. Like, they not digging up in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I stopped the conversation and took it back to the townies and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know the passion that you come with. I know it.
Yeah.
Because I'm your friend. You know, we said, shit, we damn near family. We cousins damn near.
Yep.
We related in so many different, because we really from here. Exactly. So if you really from here, it's like not hard to miss us.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But I want these people out there who watch it and shit to know how dope you are, not just how dope your music is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. Because, like,
I tell people, man, to know me is to really know me, man. Like, to know me is to really know me. Like, I'm passionate. Like, my TBF brothers will tell you, like, every time I speak about us. Like, I don't speak for me. Like, I tell them, like, man, this what we gotta do. And I tell them, I'll be like, I'll be the bad guy, man. Fuck it. Like, I'll be the bad guy. I'll talk shit to everybody. Like, I'll really be Dame Dash for us. Like, cause I feel like everybody in my team is fucking dope. I feel like, why try to put these people around me if he didn't want them around me? You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I be going hard, and that's why.
Do you feel a sense of responsibility now that he's gone?
Yeah, like heavy, because he told me to. He told me to leave. He said, Jay, he told me from the beginning. He said, Jay, I built the team for you. He said, I built the team for you.
Man, that was scary, man. Like, that's scary, him being gone, man. That was fucked up. Like, I saw him one day and I was teasing him because he was so big, and I'm like, bro, if you keep putting on them skinny ass shirts, bro, that shit not gonna work, bro. And he was like, yeah, you know, FREEZ, like, like, man, you know, because, you know, I used to cut his hair and shit when he was little.
Yeah, he had a heavy respect for you, FREEZ.
Yeah, that's my buddy, bro. Like, he, you know, living and gone, I love him. You know what I mean? Like, and people don't even know. Like, before he was a rapper, when he was just a kid, I used to cut his hair.
I know.
And he used to sit in the barber
when
shop.
Y'all had the shop right there by South Mountain.
Yeah. We used to just chop. You know what I mean? And even when I started doing the music conferences, he was at the very first one. Filmed everything, then called me afterwards, like, how you say register that song? Okay, so how do I copyright it? Okay, so you say ASCAP do what? And then I look up, he had a motherfucking convention doing all types of shit. Like, man, it's just...
And that's the stuff that people don't realize, like that's the behind the scenes shit. You know what I mean? That's the shit I love. That's the shit Trap taught us. Trap taught everybody in TBF how to register their name, how to really properly put their music out. Like, that's why I'm still properly putting my music out to this day. Like, I don't do nothing ass backwards. Like, everything I do is professional how Trap did it. Like, I didn't change up nothing how we do anything. And for that reason, like, when you search my shit, you can really find my shit. You can Shazam my shit. Like, a lot of these niggas, you can't Shazam they shit. You can't find that shit when you put it in these Facebook servers and you put it in where you looking for Future and their music and shit like that, because they music ain't really registered right. They might have put some shit out on a DistroKid or something like that, but it ain't connecting you to nothing. Like, I really put my shit out on a real distribution platform that allows my shit to be really tracked. You know what I mean? Allow something to really come to me. And I can tell you like this, I done paid little bills off my music. And I pay little bills off my music. Like, I get those checks, and they ain't super big, but
it don't care if it bought some water.
It's something, you know what I mean?
I tell the people who come here, like, the thing that changed my life when it came to music is when I was able to go home and tell my wife, like, yeah, I paid the mortgage. She was like, where you get the money from? I was like, some little nigga just bought a verse. Like, what?
Man.
Like, yeah.
That's dope as fuck.
Then, a couple weeks later, it was like, oh, this label just called. They finna send a check for me to go do. They got 50 cities for me to do.
Exactly.
You know, oh, shit. Then a couple weeks later, it was a more and it was a more, but my life changed based on just having my shit properly done right. Like right now, we just got back from LA. We just, the artists that I work with out here, a couple of them, I don't want to talk about them on every video. I think I talked about them on the last video, but I'm proud of these dudes, man.
Yeah.
We just got back from Hollywood the other day. They just, couple artists who started, couple engineers who started with me, graduated from the conservatory, did their internship here. They went and opened up a studio in Burbank. They got their own studio in Hollywood.
That's dope.
So now they got licensing deals with BET, with a bunch of different studios and music producers in different situations.
Yeah.
So if anybody got some music, I can place it. If it fits where it need to be.
Yeah.
So that's what we've been working on lately, is just dealing with placing music. So it's a few TV shows that people watch. We place music on them already. You know what I'm saying? We've already placed. Like, we just left this weekend. Grant did a song for a movie that's getting ready to come out. Very dope feature film. I wish I could just say the names of this shit, but I'm trying to do it the way business is supposed to be handled. And then, Grant was on 2 episodes of A&E on A&E for Bridezilla.
All right.
So we got some producer credits on that, where he actually got to sing his song on the show, and it was dope. So we focusing more on that side of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so, but you can't even do that if you don't have your paperwork done right.
Exactly.
If the shit ain't done right, it don't even matter. Like,
exactly.
You might as well just.
Man, you know, these cats running around here, they don't know what an ASCAP is, they don't know what a BMI is, and they say they artists. Like,
man, that's why we do the FREEZ and Friends Music Conference. And
man,
like I said,
I'm just like, and you see some people, like, some people be mad because they slow to it. They be thinking you done withheld something from them. Like, man, I done told people, I'm like, nigga, Trap was giving everybody the game about how to really put your music out there. So if you don't know how to put your music out there, that's just on you. Like, if you don't know the proper avenues to go to, like,
I wish Trap was here. I think, like, Lil Bolo TV, Lil Bolo. You can probably find Lil Bolo.
I fuck with Bolo too.
Yeah, you can probably find this video on Bolo TV. The very first conference I ever did, Bolo filmed the whole fucking, like, you can tell who took the game.
Yeah.
Bolo, you look up, he was in other countries doing all types of shit.
Man, Bolo was everywhere.
Then you look up
by himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it's about. By himself. Look at Trap.
Trap took off.
Trap,
like, oh, that's all I had to do. Like, you mean to tell me all this music I've been doing, all I had to do was do this, and then I can do. Oh man.
People don't even realize Trap really lived the superstar life. Like, no matter what a motherfucker want to say, like, shit, we didn't, nigga, I was there with him. We didn't slept in other cities and hotels and shit. And we ain't paying for nothing. Getting room service. All that shit. Like, and we moving different. And we moving on a different mission. Like,
what was it like when you guys did that stuff with the foundation?
Man, it was when we did the stuff with the
that was like next level. Like, I talked to Trap on the phone about it, but that's like
beyond.
he started getting sick. So we didn't really get the vibe the way I wanted the vibe about it, but
what's so crazy?
You witnessed it. You was right there.
What's so crazy when Trap and Isaiah had they run, man, it was beyond beautiful because they were doing it all just out of love. Like, they weren't doing nothing for money. Like, you know what I mean? And they were going everywhere and touching people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember going to shows and parents walking up to us with severely ill kids and like, man, we so happy y'all came out and did this, and our kids, they loved it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it just, you know, it was just humbling, especially for me. I was just coming out of prison when all this shit was unfolding, so it was super humbling to me. Like, I remember going to Hollywood. We performed at the Avalon Theater, and if many people don't know who performed at the Avalon Theater, people like the likes of Prince and Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5, has performed at the Avalon Theater. It's right across the street from Capitol Records and stuff. So Trap and Isaiah, that's where their first performance was at. I sat there and coached Trap and Isaiah on stage. They was both stiff, so.
You had to give them that stage.
Yeah,
first.
I was right there conducting them and
loosen up, put some oil on their joints.
Yeah, and Isaiah mom and Trap, man, they was like, man, Trap was like, man, thank you, Kinfolk. You always bringing the best out of me, and you know what I mean? Cause I was that, man. Like, you know what I mean? I was more than just Trap hype, man. I was Trap like, hey, Kinfolk, you gotta be doing this, you gotta be doing that, like. That's what I gave him, you know what I mean?
You put some oil on the joint.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean?
You sauced him up a little bit.
Exactly.
And it's fair, y'all family. It happens. I got a lot of my sauce from my big cousins, little cousins,
and it's supposed to be that way. Like even now, like it'd be hard for me to perform because I'll be looking for him. I'll be looking for him right there because we perform together. That's what I perform with. I performed with Trap. Like, if Trap was performing, I was performing. Like, he had that little run with Isaiah, but we had to run. Like, I ran this lap with Trap to the end. Like, I ran this lap. I ran this marathon with my cousin to the end. And I'm still running. I ain't dropped the baton. But I ran it with him. You know what I mean? And he ran it hard. He always used to say, Jay, I'm the sacrificial lamb for all of us. I'd be like, what you mean, Kinfolk? And he'd be like, I'm the sacrificial lamb.
So now it's time to go stupid dumb. So what when you say 10, 30, 21. Tell them again, bro.
10, 30, 21 lost days.
You know what I'm saying? What's the singles? Any features? Who on it?
Yeah, I got a single off my project coming out. We got the video dropping this Friday. It's called Soft Light. So man, it's featuring Devastation, my TBF brother. So you already know, man. Soft Light is it's a beautiful melodic song, man. Just about that realness.
Who brought the melody? You or Dad?
Man, man, we collab. We always collab. We always collab when we in the lab, man. Dev is, man. People don't understand. Like Dev is a fucking big part of TBF. Like if y'all don't know Johnny Franco, aka Thug Devastation, Thug Style Devastation. Y'all need to get to know him, man. Follow my bro, man. But man, he's a big part of fucking TBF.
Secret weapon, bro.
He's one of our secret fucking weapons. Like
he's one of my secret weapons.
I used to always call him and X our X Factors because they got shit done for us that nobody else could get done. You know what I mean? And they did it as our brothers with love. You know what I mean? We don't sit here and beat each other pockets. We're a group, we're a team. We always did shit as a team. Dev make investments for the team. I make investments for the team. We all make investments for the team. You know what I mean? We all do something for each other and help each other. Like, Dev shoot my videos. Dev know I get behind that camera and shoot his videos. He know I'm well equipped to. I done shot videos for Play Loco. You know what I mean? That's my team member. Like, yeah, I don't charge my guys. We work. Like we a team. Like I always told. Like they know. They used to, my cousin Travis used to be like, Jay, why you going out and buy that shit? I'm like, I'm buying it for the team. I'm like, we need this shit. I'm like, let's utilize it. Like
can't do nothing but make us better.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Man, give them some shout-outs, man. Go and holler at everybody, man. Let everybody know who you fucking with.
Man, I'm fucking with everybody in the city. And I'm fucking with everybody in the city. As long as you ain't snitching. Everybody. Everybody. I love my city. I love all y'all. Even the out-of-towners who getting the love in my city like they from my city. I love y'all too. But I'm from here. You feel me? I'm from the South Side. You feel me? I'm Arizona. Like Thug used to say, I am Arizona. You feel me? But on everything, I love the whole city, man. It ain't one person that I put above the next. Like everybody that rep the town, I respect you. You know what I mean? If you repping for the town and the betterment of the town, I respect you. If you ain't a fucking rep.
You crazy. Give them your social media, man. Tell them where they can
Man, y'all can find me, JReese 40 on Instagram. You can find me at Jonathan Reese on Facebook, and you can find me at JReese 4545 on TikTok.
Man, y'all know what it is, man. This has been a dope interview. I'm gonna bring him back though, cause I just wanted y'all to get to know him. Now I'm gonna bring him back, and we're gonna talk about topics like current events, shit that happened around here, shit that happened on the news, shit. Cause me and Trap gonna start a podcast, and it's gonna be something different. It's gonna be something super different, and you one of the guests that I want to bring on first.
Oh man, most definitely.
Just throw some of these topics out and just hear what you got to say about them.
Most definitely. And that's the stuff that I love. I love that deep shit. You know what I mean? Because I'm deep, and I got a lot up here because I done read too many damn books.
Right.
You know what I mean? But just because you read a lot of books don't make you a scholar. You always got to be willing to learn. You know what I mean? Because you can get knowledge from a baby.
Yeah, you got to stay on the curve, bro. But y'all know what it is, man. Same bad time, same bad channel. Like them goofies always say. Like, comment, subscribe. All that old gay shit, man. Fuck with your boy, man. FREEZTV, youtube.com/FREEZTV. My man Monster, aka JReese. It ain't JReese, aka Monster. It's put the monster first. Stay dangerous, man.
Always.
Fuck
Salute.
man.
Arizona, State 48.
Rest in peace, Trap.
Rest in peace. TBF
Rest in
haters.
peace, man.
Haters forever for the week.
Man,
Yeah.
you know what it is.